Even though I stayed in Minnesota for Thanksgiving, I did still manage to get an invite to a Thanksgiving party, and when this happens, I like to try to make something by hand to bring for food. I don't like to just go out to the store and buy something. I like to put a little more effort into it. So here's me attempting to make some pumpkin cheesecake bars. It's a 3-layer process, so here's me making the very first layer, which is pretty simple. It's just like the graham cracker crust, so pretty hard to mess up. But from here on out is where things started to look not quite like the recipe, so we'll see how this turns out. The next step involved a lot of cream cheese. Like, I'm a cream cheese fan, but even I was like, well, this is quite a bit of cream cheese. So anyway, I mixed up the middle layer, and this is where it didn't quite look as good as it did on the website. I got this from tasty.com, and obviously everything there is, very well done to make it look very, very nice. But mine really didn't look like the recipe, but I persevered and kept going, dropped the second layer, and then while that was freezing, I went ahead and started to make the third layer, which is where the pumpkin part comes in, and then here's where I stopped measuring ingredients and just started to put in what I felt was a good amount. And here you can see everything's kind of mixing together where it's supposed to be more layered. But again, I figured it was more about how it tastes than how it looked. But as a backup, I still did make some cookies ahead of time. Those were some Sweet Martha's cookies from the state fair that you can just get frozen and bake in the oven. Here's me making the crumble topping. And here's the final product as it came out of the oven. So overall, it does look pretty good. And then by the end of the night, this is what it looked like. It was very, very tasty. So would recommend. I would maybe just make a few adjustments for the next time.